Thanks for your purchase. We value you as a customer and hope this video will help you use your new product safely and effectively. If you have any questions or problems with your product, please do not return it to the store. Call 1-800-828-5500 in the U.S. or 1-800-668-1238 in Canada for technical support. Carefully remove the trimmer from the box. Refer to the fast assembly guide attached to the unit for quick setup instructions. Open the parts pack and remove the contents. The owner's manual also has more detailed instructions. Remove the shield screws and set them aside. Make sure that none of the captive nuts fall out of the shield. Hold the shield under the guard mounting bracket. Insert the screws through the bracket and tighten into the nuts in the shield. The engine on this trimmer uses a gas-oil mix. Locate the oil bottle provided in the box. Add 1 bottle, 3.2 ounces of oil, to 1 gallon of gasoline and mix. Turn the trimmer on its side so the gas cap is facing up. Remove the cap from the fuel tank. Carefully add the fuel mix to the fuel tank. Do not overfill the tank. Replace the fuel cap when finished. While it is okay to mix oil with gasoline, pre-mixed and stabilized fuel is highly recommended for use in this engine. This canned fuel is very convenient and requires no mixing. It does not contain ethanol and reduces potential for fuel-related problems with your product. To connect the lower boom to the upper boom, remove the shipping cap from the lower boom. Loosen the Easy Link knob a few turns. Then remove the shipping tube from the Easy Link. Insert the lower boom into the Easy Link until the locking button snaps into place. Tighten the Easy Link knob. Ensure the locking button is seated properly. Do not tighten the nut at the end of the Easy Link bolt. It's only used as a protective cap on the bolt. Starting instructions are printed on the air filter cover of the trimmer. To start the engine, place the choke lever in position 1. Press the primer bulb 10 times. Pull the throttle trigger fully and hold it during starting. Pull the starter rope 5 times. Move the choke lever into position 2. While holding the trigger, pull the rope until the engine starts or a maximum of 5 times. Warm up the engine with the choke lever in position 2 for 30 to 60 seconds. Then move the choke lever to position 3 for operation. If the engine does not start after 5 pulls, start over by pressing the primer bulb 10 times and repeating the starting procedures. If the engine still does not start, it may be flooded. Refer to the owner's manual for additional procedures. To start a trimmer engine that is hot, move the choke lever to position 2. Press the primer bulb 10 times. Pull the throttle trigger. Pull the starter rope to start the engine. Run the unit in position 2 for 2 to 5 minutes. It's okay to use the trimmer with the choke in position 2 if it runs well. Then move the choke lever to position 3 for operation. If the engine runs poorly in position 3, return the lever to position 2. After a few minutes of use in position 2 and after the engine warms up, you should be able to move the lever to position 3 for maximum power. Feed the trimmer line by bumping the head on the ground. Do this only when the engine is running at maximum speed, wide open throttle. When cutting tall weeds or grass, taller than 8 inches, trim from the top down in multiple passes. This technique will allow the trimmer to perform best and reduce weed wrap. To clear weed wrap, ensure the engine is off. Then remove debris from around the trimmer head. Refer to the manual for other trimming tips. To turn off the engine, press the on-off stop switch. To replace the trimmer line, remove the bump cap by turning it counterclockwise. Remove the inner reel. Remove any line remaining on the inner reel. Cut 2 sections of 0.095-inch single line into 6-foot lengths. Insert the end of each length of line into the holes in the reel core. Wind the line in the direction of the arrows on the reel. Stop winding line when about 5 inches remains. Insert the line into the holding slots on the outer rim of the inner reel, which are labeled 0.095 inches. Insert the end of each line through the eyelets in the outer reel. Place the inner reel and spring inside the outer housing. Pull firmly on the end of each line to release the line from the holding slots. Depress the inner reel slightly and install the bump cap by turning it clockwise. Trim the line so about 3 or 4 inches of line extend from the reel. If the bump head spins while the engine is at idle, then the idle speed should be adjusted. To adjust the idle speed, insert a Phillips screwdriver into the idle speed adjustment screw and slowly rotate the screw to the right or clockwise until the head begins to move more rapidly. After the bump head starts to turn faster, slowly rotate the screw to the left until the head just stops spinning. Once the head stops spinning, rotate the screw 1/2 turn more to the left. This completes the idle speed adjustment. To clean the air filter, place the choke lever in position 1. Remove the filter housing cover. Remove the foam filter and wash it with soapy water. Squeeze, but do not wring water out of the filter. Clean any dirt out of the inside of the cover. Add a few drops of oil to the foam filter. And lightly squeeze the filter to spread the oil. Reinstall the filter. And replace the filter cover. When storing the unit for the season, it is important to stabilize the fuel or remove the unused fuel altogether. If using pre-mixed canned fuel, it is okay to store the unit without removing excess fuel or adding any stabilizer. Thanks for watching this video. Visit the Troy-Bilt website for more information regarding attachments and accessories for your trimmer. Other videos are available to help you set up, operate, and maintain your Troy-Bilt equipment.